Are you ready to dive into the unknown? We're about to take you on a journey to the bottom of the ocean where sunlight fears to tread and where strange creatures roam. Our first contestant will truly leave you speechless. With its head so transparent, you can see right through it. The Macropina microstoma, better known as the Barreleye fish, emerges from the depths. Imagine seeing through your own skull. At first glance, this might seem like a scene from a horror movie. But in the bizarre world of deep-sea creatures, it's just another Tuesday. These fish live around 2,400 feet below sea level. A place so dark you wouldn't find a single ray of sunlight penetrating those depths. To make matters even more surreal, the Barreleye fish's transparent head is filled with a fluid that allows it to move around freely, while remaining invisible to predators. But there's more to this ghostly apparition. At the bottom of the fish's head are two small holes. Many might assume these are eyes, but hold on, because what we're about to tell you will blow your mind. These holes are actually the fish's nostrils used for smelling potential prey. Wait, where are its eyes? Well, believe it or not, they're located further up, peering out like giant green marbles. These eyes are not only functional, but also capable of moving independently, allowing the Barreleye fish to scan its surroundings with ease. But wait, how can a fish see through its own head? To understand this bizarre adaptation, we need to look deeper into the anatomy of the Barreleye fish. Its skull, or neurocranium, is made of several interconnected bony plates that form a rigid protective structure. However, the roof of this skull is made up of several thin, flexible membranes. Between these membranes are collagen fibers that crisscross, creating a lattice-like structure. This lattice is embedded in a gel-like substance, giving it a sieve-like consistency. So how does this allow the Barreleye fish to see?
Wow.
When light enters the fish's head, it passes through the rigid neurocranium. But when it reaches the flexible membranous roof, it gets scattered by the collagen fibers embedded in the gelatinous material. This scattering causes the light to diffuse throughout the head, creating a transparent effect that allows the fish to see clearly. It's like looking through a foggy window, except the fog is inside the fish's head. The Barreleye fish's ability to see through its head has many advantages. First, it allows the fish to camouflage itself, making it difficult for predators to spot. Second, it helps the fish hunt by allowing it to see the bioluminescent glow of its prey in the dark depths. Finally, it allows the fish to communicate with its mates by displaying its distinctive green eyes. Seeing through its head has allowed the Barreleye fish to thrive in some of the darkest depths of our oceans. This remarkable adaptation is just one example of the many incredible creatures that live in our oceans. And it serves as a reminder of just how much we have yet to discover about the world around us. From glowing eyes to translucent heads, these creatures will leave you in awe and maybe a little creeped out. So keep watching until the end to see what other mysterious creatures might be lurking in the depths. The next creature is so bizarre it almost looks like it's from another planet. Say hello to the tripod fish. This eerie-looking fish has 3 legs that it uses to crawl along the seabed, making it one of the few fish that can walk on land. It lives in the dark depths of the ocean and rarely swims, preferring to stay close to the bottom where it can use its legs to propel itself forward. But why does the tripod fish have legs? Well, its ancestors were much different, living in shallow waters and looking like ordinary fish. But as the millennia passed, the tripod fish evolved to live in the dark depths. Its body became elongated and flattened, and its fins turned into sturdy legs that could support it on the seabed. The tripod fish's legs are not only useful for walking but also for digging. The fish can use its legs to burrow face down in the sand, hiding from predators and conserving energy. It can stay buried for hours, breathing through tiny holes on either side of its head. When it needs to move, it simply uses its tail to push itself forward, kicking up sand as it goes. But the tripod fish's strange appearance doesn't stop there. It has huge bulging eyes that protrude from its head. These eyes are not only large but also upward facing, which means it can see above it while walking along the seabed. This is useful for spotting predators that might be lurking above, giving it time to burrow face down in the sand and hide. Now let's talk about its mouth. It's small and toothless, which might make you wonder how it eats. Well, the tripod fish feeds on small invertebrates that it finds on the seabed. It uses its strong jaws to suck them up, then swallows them whole. Despite its creepy appearance, the tripod fish is a fascinating creature that has adapted to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. It's a reminder that the natural world is full of surprises and that we should never stop exploring. Next, we have to talk about the blobfish. This strange creature lives in the dark depths of the Pacific Ocean and is one of the deepest dwelling non-photosynthetic animals ever discovered. It's often found at depths of 2,000 feet or more, where the water pressure is intense and temperatures are near freezing. The blobfish's body is not only gelatinous, but also completely devoid of pigmentation. This means that it's completely black in color and lacks any scales or external features. Its eyes are tiny and useless, and it has no ears or fins. It might look like a pile of melted cheese, but don't be fooled. The blobfish is a highly specialized predator that feeds on organic matter that falls from the surface. It uses its gelatinous body to capture small crustaceans and worms that drift past it in the water column. Once it has captured its prey, it uses its sharp teeth to devour it whole. But the blobfish's lack of pigmentation isn't just an adaptation to its environment. It also helps it to avoid detection by predators. In the deep sea, there's no light to reflect, so the absence of color makes it virtually invisible to creatures that rely on sight to hunt. Overall, the blobfish is a bizarre and unsettling creature that's perfectly adapted to survive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. It's a reminder that the natural world is full of surprises and that we should never stop exploring. Now it's time to hear from you. Which of these creatures did you think was the strangest? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Your support means everything to us. Keep an eye out for more amazing content coming up. See you next time. From the crushing jaws of the Gigantopithecus to the bone-crushing force of the Smilodon, get ready to explore the world of 30 of the most dangerous extinct animals. In today's world, few animals strike fear into our hearts. However, there was a time when Earth was populated by some truly terrifying creatures. These animals not only looked scary, but were also incredibly dangerous. It is believed that the ancestors of modern humans and Neanderthals hunted these beasts, and the remains of their kills can be found preserved in ice, in tar pits, and in caves. Some of these animals died out as a result of climate change, while others went extinct due to human activity. The first part of our documentary will focus on 15 of the most ferocious extinct animals, each of which played a significant role in shaping Earth's history. Smilodon, also known as the saber-toothed cat, was one of the most feared predators in prehistoric times. With its powerful forelimbs, it could take down large prey such as deer, horses, and even other predators. Its distinctive, long, and curved saber-like teeth were perfect for delivering a fatal blow. The Gigantophis garstine was a massive snake that lived in North Africa during the Eocene epoch. It was over 6 meters long and preyed on large mammals, including elephants and rhinos. The Smilodon, fatalis, or saber-toothed cat, was a skilled hunter that lived in North and South America during the Pleistocene epoch. It had a skull over 50 centimeters long, and its canines could reach a length of 30 centimeters. The American lion was a large cat that lived in North and South America during the Pleistocene epoch. It was similar in size and appearance to modern African lions, and its roar was said to be earth-shattering. The terror bird, or Ferruchrikosaurus, was a gigantic flightless bird that lived in South America during the Miocene and Pliocene epochs. It had a height of up to 2.8 meters, and its name is derived from the belief that it was a ferocious and terrifying creature. The Macrauchenia was a large mammal that lived in South America during the Pleistocene epoch. It had a long neck and tail, and its skull resembled that of a horse, but it was much larger. The Megalodon was a gigantic shark that lived in the world's oceans from the early Miocene to the late Pliocene. It was over 15 meters long, and its jaws could exert a crushing force of over 10,000 kilograms per square centimeter. The hyena, or lycaonoids, was a large carnivore that lived in Africa during the Pleistocene epoch. It was similar in size and appearance to modern spotted hyenas, but was more robust. The dire wolf, or Canis dirus, was a large wolf-like animal that lived in North and South America during the Pleistocene epoch. It was over 1.7 meters tall at the shoulder and had a long and narrow skull. The short-faced bear, or Arctodus simus, is a massive bear-like animal that lived in North America during the Pleistocene epoch. It was over 3 meters tall on hind legs and weighed over 1,000 kilograms. The Gomphothere was a mammal that lived in Africa, Asia, and Europe during the Miocene and Pleistocene epochs. It had a trunk-like structure made of its upper lip and was used for grasping branches while feeding on leaves. The Glyptodon was a large mammal that lived in South America during the Pleistocene epoch. It had a shell-like armor over its body and weighed over 2,000 kilograms. The Melamola was a giant, flightless bird that lived in New Zealand during the Pleistocene epoch. It was over 3 meters tall and had a wingspan of nearly 6 meters. The Halitherum was a large marine mammal that lived in the world's oceans during the Eocene epoch. It was over 15 meters long and resembled a giant whale-like creature. The Baryonyx was a large carnivorous dinosaur that lived in what is now England during the late Cretaceous period. It had a height of over 12 meters and its name means heavy bite. The pterodactyl was a large flying reptile that lived during the late Cretaceous period. It had a wingspan of over 30 meters and its name means terrible wing. The Ankylosaurus was a large armored dinosaur that lived in North America during the late Cretaceous period. It had a length of over 9 meters, and its body was covered with bony plates and spikes. The Stegosaurus was a large herbivorous dinosaur that lived in North America during the late Jurassic period. It had a length of over 11 meters, and its most distinctive feature was the presence of plates along its back. Megalodon, the giant shark, was a true behemoth of the oceans. With a massive body and powerful jaws, it was capable of devouring entire prey, including whales. The Gigantopithecus, also known as the giant ape, was a massive primate that lived in Asia during the Pleistocene epoch. It had a height of over 3 meters, and its weight could reach 500 kilograms. The primeval forest was a large, flightless bird that lived in Australia during the Pleistocene epoch. It had a wingspan of over 7 meters, and its weight could reach 60 kilograms. The Thylocoleo was a large flying mammal that lived in North America during the Pleistocene epoch. It had a wingspan of over 12 meters, and its name means winged animal. Join us next time for part 2 of our journey through time as we continue to explore the fascinating world of extinct animals. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on any of our incredible documentaries. Till then, stay curious and keep exploring.